firstly, let's get started with a few changes on the booking side of things. So firstly, if I head on over to my appointments and portal settings, we have a number of settings that we can configure for how bookings look on the booking portal. So firstly, this has been a very popular request, and that is the ability to set incremental booking slots. So if you remember, on our booking portal at the moment, you will have, let's say that this is a 45-minute appointment. The only available times are end to end. So if this one starts at 2 o'clock in the afternoon, the next availability isn't until 14:45. This leads to a whole number of issues and restrictions. Firstly, your patients and your customers are unable to choose the exact slot that they want, but it also is uneconomical in the use of time when you're trying to shoehorn in an appointment slot within a certain window in your diary. So if we look at this, we've got end-to-end appointment slots. If I look at the booking interval setting in the portal settings in Rehab Guru, I can change this to every 15 minutes, 30 minutes, or I can align them on the hour. I'm going to choose 15 minutes here, then click Save. Over in my portal, I'll refresh the portal and select the same appointment. And if I look here, we've got incremental appointments every 15 minutes, so lots and lots of choice. And the same is true from within your diary page. If you book an appointment, you will have incremental slots. And whilst I'm here, you've seen this new user interface on the diary page, where we've got a side menu here so we can quickly switch between practitioners. We can see exceptions, and when we view an appointment, we can see nice and clearly all of the actions that we wish to perform, or jump straight to the client details, creating notes, and so on. However, just staying on the subject of bookings, I'd also like to show you the cancellation policies. So what we have found is that people wish to have a policy that if someone cancels their appointment within a certain proximity to their appointment time, then we don't want to give them a full refund. So rather than us just setting a blanket policy for within 24 hours or whatever that may be, we've now got this option of building a policy or set of policies that your business would like to enforce. So here I can add a number of options. So cancelled at least 48 hours before the appointment. So 2 days before, they will get a 100% refund. However, if it's 24 hours before, they will only get 50%. And then if I was to say that if it was less than 24 hours, then they could get a 0 refund. In fact, just leaving this blank would lead to a 0 refund if it is within that 24-hour period. So this gives you a nice sliding scale for enforcement of refunds within the proximity to an appointment. We've also added the option of additional information on the booking portal. So you can add any notes here, so anything that your practitioner would like to know so that they can put this into the notes. Where those notes appear is in your appointment notes here. So they're already there. Whenever you view that appointment, they'll be populated with any notes from the patient.